Many families live below the poverty line as a result of the wars perpetrated by the Houthi militia in the country in the absence of job opportunities. Haj Ali is one of those affected by the war, but he was able to invent children's toys to provide a source of income to support his family. This report has more details.
On the sidelines of the pages of War and Displacement, there are stories that no one cares about, but they are the largest part that pays for the consequences of the war. Homeless families and others have lost their source of income and entered into the net of suffering in light of the deteriorating economic conditions that are getting worse every day on their lives. This makes obtaining a source of income a concern for the heads of families in order to provide them with a decent life that guarantees them the continuity of living.
The society has been adapting to all the changing circumstances. People work hard and do their best in order to overcome any difficulty that could negatively affect the state of their families. They use their talent and try to improve it and make a living out of it. The suffering and the hard living conditions forces us all to adapt to the new situation.
The family of Haj Ali al-Sharabi is one of the families that were affected by the war and lost their source of income after moving between several governorates. And the situation settled in Ma'rib years ago as he and his family are living difficult days and has sought refugee. Recently, he turned to the manufacture of gun games for children from simple card tools, in which he found a wide popularity and great acceptance from the community, because they are safe and do not cause risks to children, unlike imported products. He goes out every morning heading to the city markets, bringing with him his new source of livelihood, which has provided his family with a stable life after years of suffering and homelessness.
We came to Ma'rib as displaced people. I worked hard in different sectors, but it wasn't enough to provide a proper living for my family. I started producing local games for kids and sell it on the streets. Thank God it has been going well. It increased my income and improved our living conditions.
Haj Ali family is only one of those affected by the war and the collapse of the economy in the country. There are still thousands of families below the poverty line, threatened with starvation, without job opportunities or a source of income that guarantees them the requirements of living. According to the United Nations, more than half of the displaced in Yemen are at risk of starvation as a result of the war caused by the terrorist Houthi militia, which has been going on for about 8 years.